Do 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 do.
Hello and welcome back to Is It Really the Worst of TV? I'm your host Luca Flanagan. Across from me is Anya the Pain McCusker. To my right is Olivia Spooky Spoon Bar, and to my other right is David White Chocolate DeLacy. Today we will be discussing The Big Bang Theory, and we will be talking about, is it really the worst of TV?
The Big Bang Theory ran for 12 seasons between 2008 and 2019. The Big Bang Theory stars Jim Parsons as Sheldon Cooper, Kaylee Cuoco as Penny, Gianni Galecki, Simon Helberg, Mayim Bianc, I think that's her username, Kunal Nayyar, Melissa Rauch. The show is about four friends who are all scientists and nerds, and they all are big losers until Penny. She moves in across the hall from Sheldon and Leonard, and then hijinks ensue. Through the show we meet more characters like Bernadette and Amy, who are both love interests for the main character of the show.
We'll start for the worst episode.
Yeah.
Season 12, episode 5. There is a few that's rated the same, but because the best episodes in season 12, we'll stick to that one.
What's the name of the worst
The
episode?
Planetarium Collision. The plot, because it's the worst episode, doesn't have a lot going on. All I've really got down is Raj doesn't want to work with Wolwitz and then end up working together and have some sort of gay connection thing in front of everyone. Quite weird. And
Of course you tuned into that bit.
Sheldon gets Amy kicked off a project because he thought he was doing the right thing, and obviously Sheldon being Sheldon, he wasn't, shouldn't want to. A couple of funny moments was Leonard and Penny. Leonard comes into the apartment to Sheldon talking to Penny about some sort of sciencey thing. Leonard says he's late for something, he needs to leave. Penny gets him to stay, so then a minute later Penny leaves the apartment saying, "Oh, that thing you're late for, one of us should be there." I thought that was quite funny, but it was the only really funny moment in the show, I think.
Yeah, the episode has there's nothing funny about it, really.
Yeah.
I played a drinking game with it. Every time they did a bad joke or a laugh track, took a drink, oftentimes the laugh track followed the bad jokes. I was gone by 10 minutes in.
I feel like the main thing with the show is that it's not very funny, and when it is funny, it's just like, here's a stereotype.
You need to kind of know what it is they're talking about, because a lot of the time they make the jokes they make are about science.
And it's like, I don't care.
It's like, yeah.
This is a
Or
TV show.
Penny being stripper, which
Oh,
Yeah,
Penny's dumb because she's blonde and woman. Dumb blonde woman.
Specimen.
That's the show. Dumb blonde woman. She's so dumb and blonde.
Yeah, they're all. Penny is the dumb blonde, and then the rest are all the same character archetype for the stereotypical nerd.
the comments for that episode, just kind of what we've said. Everyone found it boring and not much happened, which I do agree with. I felt like it was quite a dry episode. Olivia, anything to add?
You said that with a lot of distaste in your voice.
Not really.
I can't
Don't
stand
always find Sheldon that funny. It can be funny at times, but it becomes quite annoying.
Yeah.
That's all I have to add.
It's a very stereotypical Sheldon does something selfish, and then at the end of the episode, they cram it in to a 2-minute long bit where he wakes up after having a dream and he realizes he actually fucked up
Yeah.
by hurting someone he cares about, but it's just a stereotypical he does something to piss everybody else off, and then does nothing about it the entire episode, but it's okay because he's autistic.
Yeah, basically.
Why they sit him down and they talk to him like a child, and they're like, that hurt our feelings. And he goes, I don't care about feelings. And then they go,
Of course you think that. You're a human. I'm a
And-
machine.
and then they're just like, okay, that's nice. And then he's like, sorry.
Yeah, he just goes back to doing what he was doing anyway.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about the.
He has no character development
Oh,
whatsoever
no,
besides the fact he can shag by the end of it.
Can we talk about very quickly the gay subplot in this episode?
Yes.
How it is not prevalent at all until the last bit in the planetarium, where where Raj goes, I'd like to bring out a real astronaut my friend Howard Wolowitz. And they basically just have like a gay love confession in a room full of people. And meanwhile, Bernadette's like in the audience creaming herself because Howard's dressed as an astronaut.
Wouldn't you be?
And they were role playing, and she was some sort of
With that bowl
Russian.
cut. Oh yeah, the Russian astronaut.
Yeah.
We will be discussing the best episode now. So the best episode, season 12, episode 24, the Stockholm Syndrome. So David, would you like to discuss this episode?
With a 9.5 star rating, it's the highest rated episode. I felt like it ended the series quite well. I do think the last 2 episodes was a sort of 2-parter.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second last episode though, only watched the last.
I have seen it, but like,
yeah, I have seen it, but just didn't watch it
yeah.
yesterday. Which I think is just kind of the lead on to this episode, so they get like
Yeah.
the phone call about them getting the nomination or winning the award or whatever it was. But the plot,
It's a Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize, it's fine. The plot, obviously it's the last episode, a lot of kind of loose ends getting tied off. Penny's pregnant, the lift is now working, which it's been broken for
Yeah.
12 seasons, and I think it just got repaired in the second last episode. Sheldon and Amy win the Nobel Prize. Appearance by Sarah Michelle Gellar. Amy tells Sheldon what he's really like, which we kind of just discussed. He obviously doesn't always know what he's actually like, so I think it shows. It's supposed to show him kind of maturing and mentioning all his friends that helped him get to where he was. And yeah, I think Sheldon's speech was quite well done. I think it felt kind of natural, and then the ending, obviously them all sitting around the table and the theme tune, but as like an
Stripped
acoustic
back.
song, yeah, kind of panning away from them on
How-
the couch.
How come the best and the worst episodes are in the same season?
I think it's like the worst episode is because it's season 12 and you can only do so much with characters that you refuse to change at all.
Yeah, they probably wrote the ending of the show.
It'll be a
Way
filler
more.
episode as well.
It's like they're just trying to get to that 24 episode mark.
Yeah.
But like the last one, like they've had 12 years to think about it. So like,
And it goes to show like how little Sheldon changes a character. The entire episode, he does something extraordinarily shitty to all of his friends. And
like
they-
I don't even care that you came to Sweden. I don't even care.
You're pregnant? Ew,
Fuck
disgusting.
you.
And then they all like go and support. They don't even go to the Nobel Prize award thing for him. They go for Amy.
Yep.
And then he stands in front of them and he gives a big speech about how he loves them all in his own way. It's like, yeah, that really isn't an excuse for like being a complete dick to these people for 12 years. At multiple points in the episode, Leonard actually just to say that he's like actually fed up with Sheldon. Like he's taken care of Sheldon for 12 years and there's been no gratitude, no nothing, you know. Leonard and Bernadette threaten to leave Stockholm and fly back to America because Sheldon's being a dick. Raj's subplot is crazy. He kidnaps Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Does he?
Yeah,
Why not?
on the plane he grabs he like thinks he recognizes her, and he sorry, David was taking a photo of me. He thinks he sees this famous actress, and then goes through her handbag and finds her boarding pass, and then corners her at Stockholm International Airport, so that she will go as his date to the award ceremony.
Why not? Why wouldn't that be a plot?
I mean, he's basically dying alone, so it was one last wee.
Self-projection.
Jesus. I hate Sheldon because it's just like the most horrendous depiction of autism that's ever been done. I hate Amy because she just like she just
Enables
mothers him.
him.
It's so weird. She's like, "Well, you just let me do, baby," and it's like that is a grown ass man. Let's chill the fuck out.
It's like Slenderman.
Leonard, he's a gimp. Leonard is just like annoying. He enables him to. He's like, but he's my son. Penny does the same. I hate those two the least. I think Howard, How would you be in a fucking jail? How would you be in Barlimmy for the amount of sexual harassment that man commits every single day?
Yeah, but he has twins in the end.
He's
so
like,
it's okay.
oh, yeah, and it's like,
As it was cartoonish, like you apply for the Looney Tunes, mate.
I know.
That is.
that was for free. That was a
Peak
little,
cinema.
that was a little segment for you.
So
if anyone's listening to them,
What do you think of the Big Bang Theory overall?
I think it's bad.
Bad.
It's like really weird and sexist and racist and not funny.
I liked it at first, and it just got annoying, and I just gave up with it.
I think like it's like quite immature.
Yeah, it's too immature. for
I
me.
think there's obviously with any show, good episodes, bad episodes. As a show overall, I do think it's alright. There's some things that
Right, you've got to speak up, man, because your voice is going like raspy.
and it's like
doing
it's
things to me.
basically it's basically like Friends. They
Yeah.
copied a lot
Yeah.
of the Friends.
It-
It's like Friends if they were all losers.
That's what. No,
Well,
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's like okay,
Um,
and it's this. I blame the male loneliness epidemic in brackets on. I'm not in brackets, in quotes, on the Big Bang Theory and that culture.
It definitely falls victim to the writers were really lazy when it came to a lot of the jokes, and it was just insert laugh track. And then a lot of people think it's funnier than it is because there's a laugh track, so they know they should be
They
laughing.
must be laughing.
For some reason.
Someone must find this funny.
And then when me and David watched this last night, he actually got so bored that he had to turn it off for a bit, and I had to go and make sure it was alright. He like literally paused it, went, I can't do this anymore, stood up and left the room, and I found him.
tell who was talking there. That sounded just like.
I found him in our bedroom, in the corner, in the dark, shirtless, crying.
You must have liked that.
I'm cutting this. I'm not keeping this in.
It's the truth that people have to know.
No, the people don't want to know. So, who's your favourite character from the show and why?
Penny.
Why?
Penny.
Because he likes
I
pasta, he's a
think-
fat bastard. Look
I
at him.
really like pasta, yeah. I think
Tell someone who didn't.
she's a bit relatable. Like
'Cause you're a
in
dumb
the
blonde.
worst episode where she like was kind of arguing with Leonard about how many flights of stairs there was, and then runs down the stairs
to try and prove her
count
point.
them. Yeah, that's the sort of shit that I do.
I like Penny too. She's just like, she's the only one that I think is funny at any point.
I think the humour that they throw at her as well, she kind of saves it.
Yeah,
Also-
that kind of like dry stuff.
Yeah.
She's quite good at.
Sheldon being all geeky and her just sitting there like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
But like
makes
I
it funny.
look at her and I'm like, yeah, babe, I don't know what these people are talking about.
Penny's
Too late.
the audience surrogate.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, the main cast of characters are for nerds. They are nerdy jokes. All they talk about is like science and stuff, like maths.
I love Star Trek.
Everybody who watches that show, like a very small percentage of people who actually watch that show, understand all of the jokes. Most people who watch that show are like Penny, dumb and blonde, so her humour would naturally just be more appealing, especially whenever it's just a bunch of guys being like, sex, we're nerds, we don't have sex, but we're gonna say we do have sex.
Sex.
Is that her first big role? I know she was in the last season of Charmed.
I think this was
was
this was her
before.
big thing.
Yeah, after it
She's
ended,
done like quite a few.
after it
I know
ended,
she's done
she was in a
things.
thing
Yeah.
called like the flight attendant or something,
Yeah, she
and
did
that was
do
supposed
that.
to be quite good.
I think she's like the most successful person.
Oh, Jim Parsons is the most successful person.
You're saying
from-
that.
No,
We're
but
talking about O from Home, okay? Yeah,
in terms of dosh,
yeah.
Jim Parsons got that.
Oh yeah, no, what he got paid like 12 million at the end of the show for an episode, and then obviously it led to Young Sheldon as a spin-off.
Did they not in the last season? 4 of them take a bit of a pay cut
I don't
to
know.
pay
Jim Parsons.
Bernadette and Amy more because they were getting less because they weren't like originals from the start.
I didn't
So
know
I'm
that.
sure they took a bit of a pay cut.
Probably.
Jim Parsons wouldn't. Jim Parsons loves his dosh.
I actually like Sheldon as a character. I think he's one of my
Oh,
favourite.
shut up! No, you don't.
But he's funny, but he can be really annoying. But I feel I can relate. To him. So I don't know.
I can relate to this boy.
Just when he like can't speak to people and like
See, like how
interrupts
he's
them,
just
it's
so
like really
awkward, and he
rude.
just like he's. I just feel. I
The
feel
thing
like
is,
that.
is like he's not awkward though. It's like he makes things awkward
Yeah.
because
So do
he's
I.
so not awkward.
Comments for the last episode, people all kind of just saying the same thing. Perfection, which to end off the show, I did think it was quite a good goodbye, and all saying thanks to the Big Bang Theory. Which, do you think a show is that normal?
To
I
thank
don't-
a show.
Yeah,
fucking no.
no, I
What do you
don't
mean
think
thank
so.
a show?
Like,
But I feel
all
like
Thanks
the
for
comments were like,
being there
thanks
for
Big
so
Bang Theory,
long.
like.
Thank you for being
Yeah.
you.
I
Well,
feel like
mean,
the
it's
type.
12 seasons.
So if you commented that on IMDb, you're a twat.
God, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the end of Grey's Anatomy then, because that show's been going on for yonks.
They're gonna go and lick the arse of the writers
Do you know the show Days
in
of Our
Hogwarts.
Lives?
No.
Anya, didn't we not look that up? Days of Our Lives. How many episodes? How many seasons they have?
It was like 60 or something, was it not?
It was like
It was crazy.
crazy amount.
I think it's still going. Isn't
It's
it
still
not?
going.
Have you guys ever watched Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
I've seen
I've seen
Queer
Queer
Eye.
Eye, yeah. Have you seen Queer
He's got them.
Eye?
I mean, you laugh, you encourage them.
You laugh, you encourage him.
It's the same voice. Like I can't hear a difference.
Can you not?
When we were having coitus,
Coitus.
he makes me dress up as him and do the voice because he's a narcissist.
Okay.
We will do again a vote on Instagram. Is it really the worst of TV?
We haven't even done one for the fucking first episode.
Yeah, but
Shut the fuck up.
we'll do a recap for that. We'll be like last week. What do we think before we post the next episode tomorrow, on time?
Thank you.
Final thoughts before we end this podcast.
This will be the last of
The season.
season. Thank you all for listening. And
Send us money if you want more.
Send us money if you want more, and let us know what you think. That is all. What is that noise?
Sure.
Goodbye from David DeLacy.
Shall I do it out though?
Yeah,
Shall we do it? Yes.
Oh,
for
I'll
the
do it
final
out
time.
though. For the final time.
You need to change it up. a
Unless
wee
you
bit.
send us a lot of money.
Do a like acoustic Big Bang Theory version of it.
We're all getting shot for this.
Do.
David's gonna do his seductive voice
Okay,
one last time.
No, I'm not.
Go.
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Cheers.